interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is Skinny Minnie. And last episode, we actually got access to Gant's office. And Pharaoh said some really bad things, and so he's in timeout right now. But we're about to discover what's in the safe. So let's examine and go. Oh, good. Dang, he escaped his chains.
What is wrong with you?
I told you you weren't gonna get off the hook that easy.
Were you gonna do that to me?
Well, you left me no choice.
Okay. Let's I just gotta remember not to do anything like that again.
Yep, now you know better.
Yeah. Now I know. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Look, it's a
shard from a broken cup.
Okay.
Is this something? This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before?
There's something else in here too. Huh?
What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth.
This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up that design?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? This is all there was in the safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it and a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. But unless you can prove that they have something to do with the case, I'm afraid I can't let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them.
I'm sure we could figure it out.
How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Come on, there's gotta be something we can show the detective. Do we have to present something?
I believe we do.
Oh, fun. Present. What did we just get?
Well, that broken piece of cup looks
there
familiar,
we go.
right?
Yeah, that's right. It kind of looked like the same.
Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? All of us put that back together. Oh, those were the days.
Those were the days.
I can't do that. It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
Wasn't the jar a piece of evidence from that case?
Oh, that's right. One of the shards had an SL9 sticker on it. Doesn't that ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found. You know, you mean this one? That was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe. Oh.
Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits.
Assemble fragment.
Avengers, assemble. Okay. Here, let me take that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue.
If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes.
All right.
Put it together.
That looks
Do
about right.
Do it. Do it.
Whoa, do it. Whoa.
Do it. There, it fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in a safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
But...
Hey guys! Get a load of this! What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others.
What? Oh.
Oh.
There's a
That's
reddish...
something.
Yeah, there's a reddish line on it.
A reddish line? That's blood! I don't get it! Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? I don't know.
Let's see. Guess let's examine more of what's in there.
Didn't it say it was empty?
Oh yeah, we did.
This is a safe, isn't it? I did? Okay.
Yeah, we did this already. Talk? No. Or do we...
Can we spray the evidence already we have, or no?
No, well, the thing is, we had the... Let's see. Did we examine his desk already?
I don't know if we did or not. Let's take a look.
Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk!
Speaking of that, when we were here earlier...
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's you too, yes.
He hid something in there.
There you go.
The desk was made of mahogany.
Mahogany.
Mahogany. I wonder what he was reading. Well, this looks like a list of evidence. Used in a case. A list of evidence? In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this.
Hey, look at the case name.
Huh? Oh, SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here. Oh, hold on, Detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about the evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long? That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-size list of evidence.
Oh yeah, Edward said the same thing.
Oh yeah, he did! Oh no! What would the other half of the list be doing here?
I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case.
It appears so.
Dang it, Gant.
He's a butt.
He's a butt. Let's see. Can we... Oh. Then we gotta... Hold on. We gotta find the... Oh.
Excuse me.
Well, that happened.
Sorry, I totally forgot I was even recording right now.
Can we use it? We can't use this. Do we need a spray?
We can give it a shot.
Okay, I'm gonna spray, guys. Just spray somewhere. Just spray everywhere. Whoa!
Great.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Spray that all on the floor. Spray that.
Spray that. Give me some more.
Eh. Click, click. Ooh. Whoa! This area must have been covered in blood.
Is this from that incident?
It must be. When Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. 2 years have passed, so that your actions kind of dull.
So murder really did take place here.
Weird. Is there anything
Now I'm
else?
surprised how Gantz can even work in the same place, knowing that went down, you know?
Yeah, you would think. I guess that's it. 'Cause I'm looking everywhere else, and I don't think there's anything else. Oh, we did that already. Okay, that's enough. Let's go back. Let's see. No, what am I doing? What is that other piece that he had though? It was like an orange thing.
You know what? The thing is we gotta make it relevant to the case.
Oh.
So Give a fingerprinting set to Gumshoe so he can test it out himself to
Here,
see
Gummy.
if it were. Here we go. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Yeah. Hey, I know what this is. So, you want to take some fingerprints, huh?
That's a great idea, Detective.
Alright, go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead. Take my fingerprints.
No, Gummy. It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes.
I don't think he's joking.
Oh, no, he's not. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then, once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away.
Who are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times. All right, let's get this over with.
Okay, let's pick a finger. That one. Spread it. Spread it.
Spread it all. Look at all that glorious white powder.
That probably smells really bad.
Oh yeah, probably.
Alright guys, time to blow. Alright.
We did.
Let's see. Okay, this is easier to see. Okay, not Damon, not Meekins, not Jake's, not Bruce, not Gumshoes, obviously. Not Lana's. Not it.
Hey.
What? Can we compare that real
Emma.
quick?
100% false.
Right? Please. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, it's getting pretty high. It's getting pretty high, and it's a match.
Oh no.
No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
That's a good question. Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they?
Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Psst! Hey you! Over here! Oh no, I don't want to talk about it. What's going on here? What are those kids' prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me! Well, let's just keep this information from Emma for now, okay? Here, maybe you should hold on to this then. Thank you. Well, was that any help?
Yes, you were.
Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Oh, shoot. Now, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Chief Gant! Oh, we didn't think you'd be back so soon. Well, fortunately, I'm a man that believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out the window and I saw a stray dog run into a pole. But just then, I thought of the star detective.
Oh?
Oh, do you mean me, sir? Give me a minute. Huh? Now then, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, and you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out.
Oh, no.
You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir! Now get out! Yes, sir!
Oh, Gumshoe, no.
He's fired. We'll be at our way too, then. Wait! You! The one with the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
Uh-oh. But sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair. You're free to go.
Mr. Wright! Emma!
Emma, no! Oh. Look, pal, I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew I'd be like this, I never would have said that.
Oh, Gumshoe.
Now that I've seen that evidence Chief Gandalf's hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. It's hard to believe anyone could keep quiet about it all this time. Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna go try to smooth things over to Chief again. Later, pal.
No, Gumshoe, you only make it worse.
After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police want to ask her some questions. So, she'll be busy for the rest of the day.
Dang it.
Well, got nothing else besides to go talk to Lana.
I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all I can.
What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I finally figured it out. Who it is you're hiding behind those words.
Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Well, besides him calling me thick-headed, now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story.
All right, Lana. Time to spill the beans.
Spill it. You know, I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. And that's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly so frightened of? What is this person's name? Well, oh god, no, it's not Angel Star. But
although she is kind of scary.
Yeah. Obviously, it's Damon Gant.
Well, Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place.
I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans.
My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about the circumstances? Yeah, we can.
Mm-hmm.
We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, these are serious offenses.
Then why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Gant?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly investigated that evidence was...
me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation.
Well, yes, you, but also one other. Damon Gant.
If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant's falsified evidence in that case.
Okay.
Well, there could be a number of things. We have the, evidence list, and/or the strip of cloth, or even the unstable jar, but let's go ahead with the cloth.
You want proof of the Chief's wrongdoings? Well, here it is.
That evidence proves someone is doing something wrong, alright? But it's not the Chief.
Oh, who would that be, then?
Why, you, of course.
Me?
Yes. You seriously believe what you're saying, don't you? Now that's scary.
You
seem to have the makings of a criminal in you. What with all your fallacious accusations? Care to spend tonight in the next cell?
If you ask me, you're the scary one.
Oh, I guess that was not
is that what? Okay, we can do that again.
Okay, let's just fast forward. Okay. I believe it's the evidence list, yeah?
No, actually, try the jar.
The jar? Okay, let's try the jar. That's so weird. I thought this... Oh! It was either the jar or the evidence list.
Oh, this is one thing we didn't do.
Of course. Anyway.
I just found this in a safe in the Chief's office. This jar piece. And the strip of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder.
Why not?
Come now, Mr. Wright, you can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman.
Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Yeah, what are your orders? Although I can't tell you the details, I can say I was given an order that day.
I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Mile Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you are not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Mr. Edgeworth's car. The trunk was broken. I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body.
Murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it.
A knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
And that will be Edgeworth's knife.
That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that is the reason for your bandage on your right hand?
Yes. It seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in.
Miss Starr. Why'd you need to hide Dark's knife so badly?
Yeah. It took a lot of work to finally close Dark's case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened up again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible.
So, you hid Dark's knife.
The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it in Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Right. Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
You asked Emma?
I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this.
Well, that would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day.
A bad feeling?
The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted the fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seemed that after I spoke to him, he went off on his escapade of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
He disguised himself as Officer Goodman and tried to steal the evidence.
He had already stolen the ID card, but it seemed he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. That makes sense. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he must have had disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room?
You must feel so bad.
Oh yeah.
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
But Lana!
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the Chief's office 2 years ago.
To be continued. Oh my gosh, guys! We're getting to the heart and soul of this case and what's really going down.
Yep.
And I think we're coming up to the finale of the game.
We are?
Yeah, we are.
I don't want it to be the finale.
I know, me neither. I had so much fun with everybody.
I did too.
Oh gosh, now he's gonna start crying.
Oh,
great, what did I do? Okay, guys, thank you so very much for sticking with us, and I really hope you're excited about the finale, wrapping up everything. This isn't gonna stop, is it?
No.
But if no one has told you that they love you today, I definitely do. I really do, guys. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
You thought I was crying? Acting.